every moment is a chance to begin again. This is a belief I like to live by, but I can't deny there's something truly special about the energy of a new year. As we all prepare for a clean slate and a new cycle, I like to embrace this fresh energy and set some intentions for myself. So today, I thought I'd share 9 simple things we can all do every single day to feel our best this year. Do you ever see the same message repeatedly? It could be in different places, in various ways, but you see it so much that it starts to feel like the universe is speaking to you. I recently experienced this with the concept of walking. From social media posts to casual conversations, this reminder kept coming up. So after some time I thought, maybe this is something I should be doing more of. And I find that learning about the benefits really motivates me to take action. So I did some research and I was pretty impressed. Walking can increase our energy, improve our mood, support heart health, improve blood flow, enhance brain function, and even lead to better overall sleep. It's so beneficial. Aside from walking more, my intention this year is to walk after meals instead of sitting down because it really helps with digestion and regulating blood sugar. So I invested in a walking pad for those days when I'm doing work at the computer, but I also make it a point to enjoy nature walks whenever possible. I'm so glad I paid attention to the message because I'm already seeing the benefits of this simple but powerful habit. Do you find yourself constantly putting things off? Something you either need to do or want to do, but simply can't bring yourself to take action? I think we've all been there. And most of the time, the hardest part is simply getting started. Once we move past the initial resistance, we realize it's not as bad as we thought. And if you're like me, you find yourself wondering why you didn't do it sooner. Something that helps me move past this is the 3-2-1 method. It sounds so simple, but there's something about counting down that triggers the mind to take action. We see it with kids all the time. A parent will count down, and the child will run and do whatever it is they need to do. As adults, sometimes we have to be our own parent. When I find myself procrastinating, whether it's washing dishes, folding clothes, or even filming a video, I count down 3, 2, 1, and take action. Instead of focusing on our excuses, our thoughts, our fears, counting shifts our attention to the task we want to accomplish. Try it and see for yourself. The other day, I came across a Japanese concept called hara-hachi-bu, which roughly translates to eat until you're 80% full. If you grew up in a household where eating everything on your plate was mandatory, or if not getting seconds was seen as something rude, as was the case for me, you might have gotten into the habit of overeating, which can lead to digestive issues and just feeling uncomfortable. Embracing this principle of hara-hachi-bu can help us transform our relationship with food, eating slowly, without distractions, and even pausing between bites are simple ways we can stay in tune with our body's signals. So it's just about being mindful and eating enough to feel satisfied, but not too much where we've gone past our limit. Eating slowly is key because this gives our brain enough time to register when we're starting to get full, preventing us from mindlessly overeating. Happiness is something people actively seek and are in search of, but it seems many struggle to find. And maybe it has to do with our approach. I'll be happy when I make more money. I'll be happy when I get married. I'll be happy when I go on vacation. But what if happiness isn't a destination, but rather a state of being? What if instead of waiting for something big to happen, we shifted our focus to finding joy in the simple things of life? A morning sunrise, an afternoon nap, or sharing a meal with the people we love. For me, it's the daily ritual of preparing and savoring a cup of matcha. It's a small act that I look forward to, and it fills my mornings with so much joy. I'd like to thank Matcha Direct for sponsoring today's video. This is a tea company from Japan that established over 160 years ago, and as a matcha lover, their commitment to quality is something I truly appreciate. Their matcha is ground to order, which means they wait to grind the matcha for each customer after receiving an order, ensuring you get the freshest matcha possible. They deliver directly from Japan via air delivery, and all of their customers can enjoy free shipping no matter what part of the world you're in. This is one of the best tasting matchas I've tried. It's so rich, and it's definitely my favorite part of every morning. Highly recommended. You can order yours at the link in the description box below. Whatever it is that brings you joy, make it a part of your daily routine. Find happiness in the mundane, because if we can't find joy in the little things, what makes us think we'll find it anywhere else? We all know how important exercise is for our health, but with so many things going on in life, it's often one of the first things we throw out the window. The excuse, "I don't have time," is one I hear a lot of people say, and something that really helps me is to treat my workout like an appointment, because when we schedule an appointment, whether that's a visit to the dentist, a business meeting, a haircut, or a lunch date, we show up. Unless something major comes up, we don't skip or cancel last minute. And I believe our health, our mind, our body deserve that same level of respect. By scheduling exercise like a non-negotiable appointment, we're honoring our body and recognizing that we're worthy of our own time. Lately, I've noticed how uncomfortable it is to be still. We're so used to living a fast-paced life, distracting ourselves with social media, messages, multitasking. There's a million things pulling our attention in different directions. Of course, being still is going to be challenging. And this is precisely why it's more important than ever before. Making time for moments of stillness is something I want to do more of, because when I do, I feel better. In stillness, we pause the constant flow of information we receive and make space to tune in with ourselves, to check in with our thoughts, our emotions, our body, our spirit. Stillness can be practiced anywhere, because all it requires is your presence. Depending on where I am, sometimes I'll close my eyes, or I'll simply tune in with myself or with whatever's happening around me. And I simply breathe and be present with whatever comes up. No need to figure things out or get attached to anything. This is simply a pause, a moment to just be. If you struggle to wake up in the morning, try getting some morning sunlight. And if you're not able to for whatever reason, try exposing yourself to bright light as soon as possible. I know it seems so simple, but it has so many great benefits. Sunlight can help you wake up more easily, improve your sleep quality, and boost your mood. Exposure to morning light also suppresses melatonin, which is the sleep hormone, and it increases cortisol, the wake-up hormone. This helps us feel more alert and energized in the morning. Bright light can also help alleviate symptoms of seasonal affective disorder, So during those shorter winter days when the sun rises much later, I like to use a light therapy lamp that mimics the natural sunlight. Small adjustments like this can make all the difference for our health and overall well-being. Think of something you wanted for so long and now you have. Maybe it's something material like a car, or an experience like a vacation. Perhaps it's a relationship, like a loving partner or a good friend. It could even be a state of being, like finally feeling peace in your life. Take a moment to reflect on the journey it took you to get there. Remember how much the past version of you wanted it, and everything you did for it to now be in your life. Maybe you had to work extra hours, do a lot of internal healing, or overcome challenging situations. Now that you have it, don't take it for granted. Appreciate it. Let's be conscious of how fortunate we are already, because when we're grateful, life will give us so much more to be grateful for. I think we've all had those days when everything seems a bit much. Maybe it's a stressful deadline, a disagreement with a loved one, or just feeling a bit off. It's important to remember that these moments are all a normal part of this human experience. We're not always going to feel 100%, and that's okay. Having a toolkit of strategies to help us navigate these challenges can be incredibly empowering. Think about the things that have helped you feel better in the past. What activities bring you peace? What practices soothe your soul? It could be a simple breathing exercise, a calming song, or a guided meditation. Maybe it's a 20-minute walk, a soothing bath, or a creative outlet. Whatever works for you, make a list and keep it handy. Life is unpredictable, but there's comfort in knowing we're prepared and have plenty of tools to handle it. I hope you found this video helpful and found some ideas and inspiration. Wishing everyone a year full of love and light. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you soon.